Hey guys, what's up? I'm doing a video here. I'm basically answering 5 questions. It's called the Gamer's Bucket List, right? I've been tagged by Goatpervertor. Thanks for tagging me, Goat. And yeah, I'm basically answering 5 questions, all related to gaming and the YouTube community. And basically, at the end of this video, I'm going to have to tag someone else. Alright, let's start off with the first question. We have number 1. If you knew your life was coming to a close, what would you do with your entire gaming collection? Alright, so with my entire gaming collection, I'd probably sell it, probably maybe give it to a relative, if we're talking about in the future, my kids, or, if that doesn't work out, like charity or something like that. That's what I would probably do with my gaming collection. Alright. Number 2, if there was such a thing as playing video games in heaven, which gaming systems and games would you want to take with you? Alright. I'd probably take, out of all the gaming systems I own, or just anything, I'd probably take the N64, Nintendo 64 for sure. It's one of my favorite gaming systems of all time. Games I would take with me, Hydro Thunder, the original Hydro Thunder, I love that game. I'd also take, I'd also take Mario Kart, the original Mario Kart. That was a really good game. And another game for the N64. Rush 2, that racing game. That was one of my favorite arcade racers of all time. I would definitely take my PS3. Games on the PS3, Uncharted 2. But we're talking about, let's see, in the future, Infamous 2 for sure. Let's see, other games. And we're talking about exclusives here. I would have to say, this is a hard one, actually. I would have to go with, probably the Gran Turismo series. The Gran Turismo 5, for that matter. Gran Turismo 5, as you all know, all the Gran Turismo games, they last for a long time, and it would be cool to actually keep unlocking stuff. In that game, so I'm gonna pick that game up. Okay, so yeah, those 3 games. I'll name one more gaming console. Let's go with I guess I'd also take my Xbox 360. Games on the Xbox 360, Mass Effect 2 for sure. I love that game. Halo Reach. What other games are coming out? I would also take the new Call of Duty game, Black Ops, probably. Alright, let's continue here. If you found out you only had 10 more days left to live, what games would you choose to play for the last hours of your life? Alright, so the last hours of my life, so I guess through that whole time, like if that was actually true, I'd probably be hanging out with friends or family, one of those. The last hours of my life, what games would I choose to play? Uncharted 2. This is the thing, like, Uncharted 2 is my favorite game on the PS3. I love that game. I played through Mass Effect 2. Probably do some online play of Halo Reach, Infamous 2, and Crisis 2. Very excited for those games. Alright. Number 4. Suppose you found out that you're going to die within 24 hours. Choose one specific memory that has left an impression on you that you have experienced or observed in the gaming community? Alright. I'm going to assume it's talk about the YouTube gaming community. I have to say that's left an impression on me. I have to say, and I'm going to talk about my own video here. I have to say the multiplayer gameplay for my Battlefield Bad Company 2 beta. And that's my most viewed video on my channel, the Bad Company 2 beta multiplayer gameplay. And I never played a Bad Company game until I got into the beta, and I basically played through that. I was basically playing through the beta, and I have some footage up on the channel, of course. I was playing through it, and I was saying all this stuff that, like, I was talking bad about the game, and there's a lot. I learned that there was a lot of Bad Company 2, I guess fanboys, and there are a lot of Battlefield fanboys and stuff. And now you have the Call of Duty fanboys and then the Battlefield fanboys, and they sort of have this little fight. And I have to say that, yeah, that definitely left an impression on me. Why? Because it taught me not to upload any footage where I'm basically not exploring the game as a whole. I mean, I was basically playing through the game, basically saying, oh, this isn't like Modern Warfare, it sucks. And I got so many comments, I think like over 200 comments, and yes, I have actually read each and every one of them. I got so many comments on the video saying you don't know what you're talking about, or yeah, you're totally right, and mixed feelings overall. And I think the video has like 50,000 views. It's insane. And I was just talking about the game, and basically from my perspective, my first time playing, the Battlefield Bad Company, a Battlefield Bad Company game. And I'm just like, I played Call of Duty and all those other shooters right there, and I guess I was having a hard time adjusting to playing something different. The Call of Duty series has always been known to me as sort of an arcade series, and the Battlefield is more as a simulation, as I like to define the two. But yeah, definitely that video. I mean, it's just. I learned after changed my gameplay style and actually playing as a squad and learning, okay, you have to communicate, you have to go in there as a team, you have to watch each other's backs, and like I said, it's a simulation. I mean, in a real war, you would have to do that. You'd have to stick as a team, be sneaky, and take someone out quick and don't do stupid moves. I mean, I shot a freaking tank with a machine gun. Why? Because I didn't really know what to do. I just started shooting at it. I was like, oh, okay, there's a tank, shoot. And yeah, I just sort of learned after adjusting my whole gameplay, I found that the game was actually very fun, and I still, I love the game, still to this date. I think it's awesome. Yeah, so there's one that left an impression on me. The last one, on your bucket list, where on the list would you add your gaming collection as a priority? And explain why you chose the specific spot on your list. Alright. Why would I... Okay, wait, on the bucket list, where your list... Okay. Where would I add it as a priority? My gaming collection, on a scale to 10... I have to say that gaming would be my gaming collection would be directly behind, directly behind all my, my friends and my family, my social life, I would have to say. Gaming is a part of my social life, and what I mean by that is when you go online and you communicate with people that you may not necessarily met in real life, but you know through such as YouTube, or just you played a game with him and you guys just had a good time, you started talking. And that's just something that's definitely a big part of my social life, because I met tons of people here on YouTube, including Goatpervertor, and you just start talking to them, you get in a game with them, and all of a sudden you're friends, you guys like to play games together. And as far as gaming being one of my priorities, definitely gaming is definitely behind my friends and my family and stuff like that. But as far as what my social life is like, gaming has definitely helped me out in that. I mean, on my PS3 I have about keep in mind I had my PS3 for about 3 years now. I had it before I got an Xbox. On my PS3, I have about 96 friends on my friends list. All right. You want to know what's something funny? And this may be sad. I don't really care what you guys think. About 10 of them are people I actually know, and the rest are people I've just gotten a game with. I started talking, or I met through YouTube, and it's just after seeing all the friends that I met on YouTube, you transition over to me playing games with them. We have a great time, and even though that we necessarily have not met each other in real life, physically shook hands or anything like that, we'll just go online and say, hey, what's up? So gaming as a priority, like I said, definitely behind all my real friends. I'm not, stop right there, because that actually, I sound like an asshole. Behind all the friends that I actually know in real life, all right, and family, of course, would come first. But yeah, I love playing games. It's what I do. It's what I've been doing for actually quite some time. I mean, I played video games. I started playing in about 1996 or 97. It was one of those, and I was a kid, got my N64, was so happy, and I started playing it, and I just had a great time, right? And now that the technology has advanced so much, I mean, where you can actually play games with someone who lives in China or Russia or someone like that, and you guys can communicate through headsets and stuff and talk. I mean, it's a great way to meet someone. So when people say stuff like gaming is so bad for your health and it doesn't do anything for you and it's just nonsense violence and so on and so forth, you have to take that into effect. Here's some guy who may be depressed in real life, who has no friends whatsoever, gets an Xbox and goes on Xbox Live, meets all these people who like to play games with him, and here he is thinking, here he is, a completely different person, and you're just like, what? It's a different person. What I mean, it's incredible. Gaming definitely changes lives for some people who may not have a necessarily good one, or just may like to play games overall, and it's always fun. It's a great way to meet people. Not only with gaming, but YouTube and Facebook and all those social networking sites. It's a great way to meet people, and you meet a lot of friends on there that you probably, if you had the opportunity, would be friends with in real life, and that's what I'm saying. As a priority, it's definitely past all my I guess all the. Well, that's the thing. What would gaming be past? I really have nothing to name for that, but I hope you guys get what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that gaming's a great way to meet people. It's definitely a priority of mine, and I love doing it. I like meeting new people. I like doing this thing for YouTube. I like making videos, and that's why I continue to do them. Even though I may necessarily not have a lot of subscribers, I love doing what I'm doing, and no matter what anyone says or anything like that, I would never shut this channel down. If I die, and YouTube, I'm assuming, will still be a website, I would still have that channel up. And of course, I'm just gonna do this. I love making videos for people to view. I love playing games with different people and my friends as well. And I'm happy from where I am at the moment. And it's definitely, gaming is just a great way, socially and I guess mentally in a way, because you're having fun. But yeah, I guess those are my responses to all those questions. Now I have to tag someone, and I don't really know who to tag. I was thinking about it early on. I'm gonna go ahead and tag Navy Boy 5499. He's a friend of mine. He was a past friend of mine. He's just really awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag him, and I guess I'll see you guys later.